Again, your favorite uncle is back. Please subscribe and follow and share for more content and like. So our favorite uncle, your favorite uncle is back again with another grade 11 quadratic number pattern with just an easy question in which wants us to determine the values of A and B. So this will be helpful to both grade 11s and grade 12s. So please, both of you guys watch, because these general questions, they are being used both, they are similar, grade 11 and grade 12. These problems, they sometimes take problems from grade 12 and put them on grade 11 for next coming exam. Sometimes they pick ones from grade 11 and put them in grade 12. Just they change the numbers, the constants there, but they use common similar questions. So let's dive into it then. So as we can see, they say a quadratic number pattern. A quadratic number pattern uh, has a general term of Tn is equals to an squared plus bn minus the 15. Meaning here they gave us the C of this quadratic. As we know, all know that for a quadratic, the general formula, the general term of it is an squared plus bn plus a C here, meaning the C we have, which is a negative 15. So they gave us t term number 2 minus term number 1 is equals to a 3. Let's note this. And term number 3 minus term number 2 is equals to a 7. Then the question says, let's determine the values of A and B, which is this A and this B. Okay, so how do we dive into this one? So let's look at it. Let's first see, they gave us this information because they want us to use our brains. So what I see here is that we have to pretend as if we have the values so that we can have direction on what to do. So let's say maybe, okay, let's just pretend as if we have the values of the sequence. We have T1, we are just pretending T1, T2, T3, but don't pretend for your partner, maybe your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Start pretending as if you love her or him, but you don't. Please don't. Let's just pretend on maths. It ends here. Your personal or private relationships, no pretending, right? So as we are approaching Valentine's Day, don't pretend for your partner. So yeah, we just pretend for maths, because maths, yeah, we always solve. So maths is always a problem. That's why they always tell us to solve a problem. So your partner is not a problem, right? Instead, it's a blessing. It's a very blessing from God. So yeah, we have T1, T2, T3 as we are pretending to have them. So, but we know here to get, it's a quadratic, right? We all know that for a quadratic we have the first difference and we will also have the second difference. So but to get the first difference, we always say term number 2 minus term number 1, which will be T2 minus T1. You see, then again, to get this difference again, we're still on the first difference. We say term number 3 minus term number 2, which will be T3 minus the T2, right? Then again, to get this one, we're going to do the same, but there's no T4, as you can see. But remember, they gave us T2 minus T1 is equals to a 3. Meaning here we can say that our T2 minus the T1 is a 3, right? Then let's see. Then they gave us the T3 minus the T2 is equals to a 7. Now we know the T3 minus the T2 is 7, right? So we now have the first two values of the linear, the first difference which we were going to have. We now have the first two values. You see, as we pretended here, pretending helped us. So no, but it's not gonna help on your personal relationship. Don't pretend for your partner. So yeah, but it helped us here to find that this thing and this thing, they were trying to give us the first two values of the second difference. It's just they were being dodgy a bit. We all know maths is always a problem. They are always dodgy. They want us to use our brains. So as this is our first difference, we managed to get that the given data here is just for the first difference. So we can show that this is our first difference. So as this is our first difference, we know the second difference will be constant, right? So meaning we say again term number 2 minus this term number 1, a 7 minus a 3, it's a 4. Meaning again it's going to be a 4. We know the second difference is always constant. So since the difference here is 4, we now know that term number 3 of the first difference will be a 7 plus a 4, which will be 11, right? It automatically tells us, because we know the second difference is always constant, so, or it's the same number. So we now know the first difference is 3, 7 and 11. We managed to get that because of us pretending. So our constant second difference is a 4. Let's show this one as our second difference. But remember, the question says determine the values of A and B. Remember, your favorite uncle showed you we always equate the 2A to the constant second difference, which is 4. And then we equate the first value of the first difference, which is linear, to the, or we always equate, or we always equate 3A plus B to the first value of the first difference, which is the linear. So the first value here, it's a 3, which they gave us here. So how do we solve for A here? We just isolate the A. How do we do that? We all know we have to divide both sides by a 2, then we get a is equals to 4 divided by 2. We all know that is a 2, right? So we come for this one, 3A plus B is equals to 3. Then let's remove the A using the A value which we got here. Then we have plus B is equals to 3. Then 3 multiplied by 2, it's a 6, right? Plus the B is equals to 3. Then we have 6 plus B, okay? Meaning we'll take the 6 to the other side. We have the 3 minus the 6. Then we have B is equals to 3 minus 6 gives us a negative 3, right? So I think we are done, as this one was just saying determine the values of A and B. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and follow for more content. So I thought I should just go through this one, as we've done those ones with numbers, and we solved the Tn, the nth term, maybe they say they want T52, we solved that. They want maximum, minimum numbers. I showed you, your favorite uncle show you in the previous videos. So Yeah, I was just showing you how to collect data and use the data strategically so to get the standard form of the equation. It depends just if you understand everything which is going on here. Please subscribe, like, and follow for more content. Thank you.